Okay, welcome back to JQ LFC. We got my man here, Sham. Welcome to the channel. And
Thank you.
just before we talk about the match, just want to introduce Sham. You're the one of the co-founders or the sub
No, no, no.
members
I'm,
for.
I'm. Yes, correct. So my name is Sham Nasa, and I'm the subcommittee of the Liverpool Supporters Club here in Singapore.
Right. So we just finished watching the Merseyside Derby. Liverpool 2, Everton 1. Your first thoughts at the final whistle after final whistle was blown.
Well, obviously, it's such a relief. It's well deserved. Obviously, my prediction is that Liverpool will win. It's one that we look forward to because it's a derby, so a lot is at stake. At the same time, there's some fresh players as well, so we are looking forward to in terms of like the performance and the quality and the intensity of the game itself.
Compare this Merseyside derby to, let's say, last week's game against Burnley, where we look at the flow of the Liverpool players, in terms of the passing and pass completion and trying to dribble past players and all that. What do you think? Is there improvement from last week, or are there still new kinks that we need to improve on?
Yes, definitely. There's always rooms for improvement. I think in terms of like the visions and the tactical sort of staging of Arne Slot is there. I think he's trying his players to see in terms of like what's the best sort of formations and the best sort of like the pairing. And I think we are building our confidence each time we're away. You can see in terms of like the performance by some of the players, it's just really outstanding, and I think it's just the confidence that's been built over the period of time from the preseason and the last couple of games to what it is right now. And I think the team is really pulling it together. They really understand each other's positioning and that kind of stuff. So I think they're doing really well. We're on the right track right now.
Definitely, like 5 games in, and we're 5 wins. 15 points, clear off. I think we're the first. I think no other club has ever yet to hit double digits in terms of points so far. But let's just quickly go through the goals, the 3 goals. First one was Ryan Gravenberch. The way he turned and then he scored that goal.
It was excellent. I mean, you can tell that it was his confidence, because obviously his performance really outstanding the past couple of games as well, and you can tell that he is in the right position. He knows what he's doing. It was intended for him to actually score and put it in the side corner.
And Salah got the assist.
Oh yes, that was excellent. I mean, Salah is just instrumental. Don't underestimate him, because although he's always flanking and all that, but his vision is just amazing. He knows exactly where to position the ball.
So then after that, the second goal, Hugo Ekitike. I think this is one where we were just watching the game and we were like, that was probably the most expected goal. Like once the ball got through to Ekitike, we were like, yeah, he's gonna score. And sure enough, through Pickford's legs, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that guy coming to the Premier League, and it's such a wonderful start for him, and what a performance by him. And so much confidence as well in Ekitike. He just knows exactly in terms of where to position himself, and he knows how to convert. I mean, he's very clinical, and he has the ability and the capability. He's really outstanding. So I don't think would want him to play any other position than what he's doing right now. He's just perfect.
And of course, Everton put one back. I think in between we could have scored a couple of more goals because we had a couple of more chances. So, but eventually Everton put one back. The ball went over Kirkis's head. He couldn't counter. He couldn't defend the ball, and just again, what a screamer.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things whereby if sometimes it's just a little bit difficult to kind of predict in terms of like how the ball is going to be crossed over and where it's going to land. So in this instance, everything happened really quickly within the box itself. There was just an opening, and I think Everton, they make the most of it, and they put it behind the net. So I think it's a well deserved goal for them. But I don't see it any other way. I think they deserve that goal.
So let's talk a little bit about Isak. Finally we get to see him in a Liverpool shirt in a Premier League game. His first Premier League game of the season at Anfield.
Yep.
30-minute cameo. To be honest, I think because it's 30 minutes and we were trying to go for that third goal, we didn't really see much of Isak tonight. We didn't see much of Verts either because both of them came off the bench.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So I think I think it's just a matter of actually being given the chance to convert and be clinical, because we are talking about two very high performance players that is got high reputation, and they are performing so well, and that's the reason why they have joined Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's just a matter of time before they are given the chance to actually, score.
All right. So two things before we just wrap this up, which is a really great night for us in the Merseyside Derby. Let's go back. Let's talk about Salah a little bit. And you said it best. Even though he's flanking and all that, but the thing is that we don't see much of Salah. I think primarily because of these new additions.
Yep.
So how in your opinion, how is Salah going to integrate himself? Is it because in essence is an integration of sorts?
Correct.
Because he's not going to get that many chances on the right flank, because now we got Szoboszlai and we got Verts, we got Ekatike, excuse me, and actually Cody Gakpo is also stepping up on
Correct.
the left wing because Diaz is no longer around. And then, of course, you got Isak, our new number 9, replacing Nunes. So there's so many attacking options. How is Salah going to fit into this attacking system? Does he go for goals as usual, like he did last season, or is he going to take a step back and go, you know what? Just like today's assist for Grabovic goal. What if I do more assists instead of scoring goals?
Yeah, I think Salah is more of a silent executor, so to speak, right? Because if you put him in the spotlight, right, you expect him to always be a danger, and he is still a danger man.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I think he's playing it in the shadow, so to speak, right? Because he is capable of actually springing surprises,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of his assistant, and at the same time, his ability to actually score has always been like towards the end of it as well. Of course, with the exception of the Champions League, where he actually scored in the first 10 minutes. But Salah has always been able to actually, push himself to the very end, and he doesn't let his guards down.
Yep.
Like, while everyone sort of like maybe sometimes they tend to sort of like just drop off a little bit, you can still rely on Salah to sort of like find his way in, whether it's to actually assist or whether to actually convert that goal, So, Salah, I think he's playing a very clever tactics, and it has worked in his favor.
So, and of course, you're part of the original Liverpool Supporters Club in Singapore. So maybe you just give a plug in for your supporters club, like how people can join the Liverpool Supporters Club here in Singapore. Maybe
Okay, so we have a huge fan base. So we do get a lot of inquiries in terms of like where do we, where's the games going to be featured, that kind of stuff. So as much as possible, we always try to accommodate everyone's queries and all that. Do sign up for those fans who basically wants to sign up to be a member, or even if you want to find out in terms of like where we're going to stage the next football games and all that. Do get in touch with us, OLFC Singapore, and someone will be able to actually help you out.
That is the Instagram account, right? OLFC.
Instagram as well as Facebook. We are active on that account.
All right, so follow the Supporters Club here in Singapore, OLFC Singapore, on Facebook and on Instagram.
That's right.
That's right. So up the Reds, Liverpool 2, Everton 1, top of the table. Catch us if you can.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks.